Hi everyone, it's Leanne from GROGEY'S Patch here. Welcome to 2023. Happy New Year. Today I'm going to show you 3 postage hacks. One you've already possibly seen in a previous video, but there's 2 new ones that you won't have seen. I hope you like, and if you do, please hit the like button and subscribe so that you can catch up on all the content that will be coming. I've still got lots of footage left over from last year that I just didn't get time over that silly season to put up onto YouTube. So over the next few weeks I'm going to make an effort to get hopefully a couple of videos up each week to give you guys something to watch and have a bit of fun for myself. Firstly, with the albums, what I actually do is I keep lots of my cardboard boxes so that I can actually cut them down to make a protector to put them in. I've cut it width-wise, and I've cut it about 1 centimetre at least either side that way. And the same when I fold it over, just that little bit longer that way. But the thing is, the fold is partly the trick. If you get your Stanley knife, being careful not to cut the actual record, of course, and run a line down it so it will fold. The trick is with these is to do another one just a bit past that's just a little bit wider than the actual spine of the record. So that way when you fold it over, it will fold quite nicely and won't sort of be too harsh on it. So then I'll just cut off the rest of that. And so now you've got something that's going to completely cover the album. One of my thank you cards in there, and then you just got to watch that you've got it wide enough that when you do the tape that it's not going to touch the record. Okay, so there's our package. Then, and this is so that I'll keep them under 500 grams, a large post bag from Australia Post. However, I'm not actually using it as a large post bag. I'm using it as a protective bag for my under 500 gram parcel. Postage label, and there we go, all ready to go, beautifully protected, and makes it so much easier. I'll just do another one. I'm actually going to show you 3 because I did this one in a separate video that's already up, but in case you haven't seen that, I'll show you this as well. So I've got some rosary beads here to send, and I want to make sure that they are protected as well. What I do is I repurpose an old video case. So I'll take the insert out and then I clean it down with a wipe. I have these pre-cut all ready to go, bits of scrap bubble wrap that I have, and I line it with that and then nicely put the rosary beads in. Thank you card, I'll put that down. Thank you card. I might actually, that one's, might move around a little bit, so I might just grab a little bit extra to put on top. Just to make sure, give it a bit of a shake to make sure that whatever I'm doing is not moving around. So then that's ready to go straight into a small padded mailer. Again, really well protected. I always try to envisage when I'm working out how I'm going to package things, how I would like to receive my items. Now we're up to the paperback books. So just these ones, for example, this one has sold for $30 plus $20 postage, and this one, which got sold in less than 4 hours, sold for $40 plus $20 postage. With the discount I get from the Australia Post My Post business account, I actually only pay $15 postage. In effect, I make an extra $5 because they've paid the full price for the postage and I get the discount. Going to America, so is this one. So these people have paid a lot of money for these books. If I just slip that in a padded mailer, I always worry bumps and things on there, because one of the things about this book, say, is it's in great condition. If I'm sending it within Australia, it would go in one of these. The issue with these is that you can only have a maximum thickness of 20 mil. So if you've got, say, this book, which is going to be getting very close to 20 mil, if I tried to line that with tried to line that with some regular cardboard, but it's going to end up too thick. Not an issue with it going overseas, but if it's going locally. I'm going to use these as an example of what I would do if I was sending it locally, so you can see. I always keep cardstock around, back from scrapbooking days, because they have a multitude of uses. And the black, really, I'm not going to use it for anything because it's too dark. So what I do is I take some of that cardstock and I fold it and leave about a centimetre gap at the end there, and then those to meet, and then I fold it again, making a nice crease, so that you've got this bit here. For this book would be perfect, so that can sit perfectly in there, and then I put a thank you card in and slip that straight into there, and that really keeps them protected because all the edges are covered. And just using simple cardstock. For these two though, because they're going overseas and I can still keep it underweight by using a bit thicker card, I'm going to do a similar thing but use the thicker card. Right, so I've almost got my cardboard ready. I'm just going to trim this one up a little bit so it looks a bit neater. When you put it in, put the pages down to the bottom, because that's the trick, because that's part of the bit that you want to make sure that that is well protected. So there we go, that's all ready to go now, and I can just slip that into a small padded mailer. There we are at the Dartmouth Post Office. Good afternoon, I'm running late, I know. The truck's pulled up out the front. Oh, look, it's no drama if it doesn't make it. Doesn't make it. Because my own fault. And those two are for overseas.
Troublesome today. There we are.
Beautiful.
And I will catch it today.
Fantastic. Thank you. Because as we're going out the door, we have a look at the truck here, and the man on the back of the truck. That is our mail truck, picking everything up to take it to Ballarat Sorting Centre.